We're going to work on exercise 9.1, enhance the invoice program. Before we get going, we're going to do a quick overview of the current program as it stands. And right here we see a standard shebang statement. Here we see that we're importing the decimal type from the decimal module, and then we're also importing round half up, which is used to do rounding, give you a round when you have like a 5 bordered by 2 zeros to force it up. Then there's just displaying, it's printing the invoice program. Then we have the meat of the program. It's getting order total from the user, is pulling it in as a decimal, and then after it has it, it does some calculations on it, adds in a variety of things, sales tax and all sorts of things in here. And then finally, it prints everything out, and you're in a giant loop. And it asks you once you do it once, it asks you if you want to continue, and you can keep on doing it forever until you enter anything besides a Y. Actually, anything besides a lowercase y. So let's give this program a spin. We're going to run it. And to make everything easy, we're just going to enter order of 100. And it gives us the total, gives us a discount, which makes us 90. Add sales tax, which brings us back up a little again to 94.50. Then ask if we want to continue, and we're going to say no. Okay. Now, before we get any of these changes, we're going to want to save as something else so we don't ruin our our program for the exercise. If this happens and you want to go back again, you're stuck. You're going out to the site and maybe re-downloading the exercises. So let's just put a 2 here. Okay. Looking through the exercise, the first thing that it wants us to do, it says modify this program so it displays the order total and invoice total as currency values in the United States. And to do that, we're going to have to import another module. So let's go up to the top, and we can put it right up here. And we're going to import locale, and we're going to alias it as LC. So now we should have the under LC, we should be able to get anything from locale that we needed. And they want us to just do it under where we display things, so we could actually go right all the way to here, and we can start working on our our changes. So we're going to go LC, and we're going to set the actual locale. And we're going to go LC. And LC all. And it looks like that looks good. And now I'm gonna have to put in US. If I was on a Mac, I might have to be putting in US, but I'm not, so I can just put in US. Let's look at that to see if it looks good, and I think it is good. Okay, so they want us to change just the order total and the invoice total. So if we look over here, we have a order total, and it is currently printing out, and they're giving it a width of 10 for the spacing afterwards. Okay, and we could probably leave that just where it is for now. But we're gonna wanna change the format, because we're gonna go format within here. We're gonna want to go LC and use the currency format that comes with the locale, and we're going to also send it another parameter. And I think I have it. I think I have it here. So order total. Let's just try this one to make sure that this is going to work. And no. And I have a misspelling. So that is definitely not going to work with a misspelling. There's a Y, should be a U. Run that again. Okay. And I put group, and it should be grouping. So let's try that again. Okay, we still have a issue. Let's just slowly peek at that line. We have print, we have order total, we have a format here, and that format still to me looks, it looks like it's going to be good. I don't see anything wrong with it. We go format. Again, and we have within there LC currency, order total, grouping equals true. And that looks decent. Let's do one more check here. Let's run it again. And let's see if the error can help us. Value error. Cannot specify comma. Okay. Let's look at it again here. And it's not liking that. Oh, doesn't like the comma. So yep, we're gonna have to remove that from here. Let's try it again. Okay. We're in business. So let's see if we could do the same for the other one they wanted, which was the invoice total. So go to invoice total. And let's just copy that over here. And we need the grouping equals true. Parameter. And that is looking good once we get rid of the comma. Yeah, that is looking pretty good. One thing we could do to improve upon this is kind of try to line these up a little more. So to do that, we go here and we push it to the right. Right justify. If we go that way, it'd be a left justify, but we were going to just do right justifies. Let's see if this looks a little better, and indeed it does. Yep, that is looking good. We have the changes they wanted. We're now using the local currency of the United States, and that looks very good. Okay, now they want us to add a shipping cost, and they're saying that should be 0.85%. They want us to use the decimal module to be precise with the rounding, and we could use the round half up with this. So let's look at this now. Okay, so in the results, I'll get a subtotal there. Now we're gonna add a I'm just gonna do a copy and paste to save a little time, because we're going to need to do similar to the tax. We're going to need to have a a shipping cost. So we're going to go shipping percent, and they want it 0.85. Once again, they gave us an actual sample that is really good to use. At 0.85, we had to have another 5 out there. So another case that we might want to round up. So kind of a good example in this exercise. Okay, so now we have a shipping percentage. We should be able to calculate the costs. So let's just grab this and go shipping underscore cost equals, and it should be the subtotal, similar to the sales tax. So let's use the subtotal, and we're going to multiply the subtotal by what we just calculated here, the decimal of shipping percent, and that should give us the cost for this particular order. And so now we're going to want to make sure we handle this correctly by doing the roundup. Very similar to what they did here with sales tax. If you look at sales tax, we can see what they did there, and we're going to, in fact, basically follow the same thing. So let's just get sales tax. Put it here. This is going to be shipping costs. So I'm going to do another copy, paste, and there we go. We're going to call a method of the decimal type that we have here, which is shipping cost, and we're going to basically round at the half using the quantize method, and that should do it. It should basically do the same thing that occurred with the sales tax earlier. Let's look around, see if there's anything else we have to do. And yes, we have one more thing. We're going to have to add shipping cost in here to the total, because now it's a new fee, it's a new thing we're paying. It's going to have to be added in there. So I can copy that down from here. Okay, so invoice total is the subtotal plus the sales tax plus the shipping costs. I mean, there are lots of fees involved here, and I believe we have all of the fees. So let's go check this out. Okay, order total 100, and okay. Now we're gonna probably wanna print it out too, because you can look here, and indeed we do have the shipping cost in there, but it's like a ghost or phantom bill. It's coming there, and it's not out there. We're not displaying it. So let's say no, and let's fix that. Let's go in there and let's make us a shipping cost, because it is getting added. So we're gonna need to put it there. Okay. Let's put it. I guess we could put it above sales tax, because that is how we calculated it. We could put it below. It really doesn't matter, just so we actually print it out, and then we also include it, and we can see that we already included it in our total. So I just copied that line with sales tax, and then I'm going to pop up here and get our variable, which is shipping cost, and we're going to put it here. Right in here. But we're going to want to change this. Okay. So now that is looking good. It looks like we have this under control. Let's run this. 100. That looks about perfect. Because as you can see, now we have the thing that was Phantom that wasn't showing up there. It now actually shows up there, and everything adds up. We're rounding up because we're using some of the power of the decimals. That looks good. I believe this assignment is complete.